Hello, 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 hello. Happy Tuesday, everybody, and welcome to Unique Inspirations with who? Me, Trina. So I'm so glad to have everybody in today. If you're passing through, if you're watching this on replay, please make sure that you hit the thumbs up. Hey, Marcia, how are you? Very busy day, I see. You've already let me know what you've done today, Missy, and that's tiring. Yes. So, Marcia, you've been cutting leaves all day? Oh my goodness. I remember when my grandmother used to have us doing that, and then we had to carry all those heavy branches. But yes, so y'all please make sure that you've said your affirmations. Y'all, I'm sorry. Today I'm just kind of a little bit off of it today. Like it's just been an off day for me. But hey, I can't complain. You know what? I really cannot complain when I think about it. I haven't complained, and I'm not going to complain. But what I am saying is today was tough. It felt like it was tough. I think it was just because the baby is out of her norm today. She's not feeling good. So, of course, being a parent, that gets us all worked up and frustrated. Then my internet has been going in and out all day because we've had high winds. So it was interfering with work. I was like, gosh, the devil trying to be busy, but he ain't gonna be busy around here. So I just had to kind of like mellow myself out today and just like take everything as it comes, one thing at a time. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I'm not going to be on long tonight because I don't know how long this internet's going to be stable. So I just want to go over it, and I want to go over skin deep because we apply beauty to ourselves. We apply all these great things to the outer side of our bodies. But what is the imperfections that we're covering up on the inside, and how are we covering those things up? Um, People do it in different ways. And what did you say, Marcia? Marcia says, "Hi, I have a huge tree and very old. The wind is very, yeah, I don't know what's going on with this wind. Yeah, Marcia, she has actually like been like coughing, like she's got like congestion or something on her throat. But there was a lot of cedar when we went to Houston. So the oldest one pretty much practically lost her voice and had like a little cough. My throat was just irritated. The baby, she's all congested up, and it's just, oh, poor thing. I feel so sorry for her. But I don't know. I don't know what else to say on that. But it is she's sick. She's sick. Marsha, I'm telling you, it's a day, girl. It's a day. But but she's doing okay. So that's the great thing about it. But yeah, so I just wanted to go over skin deep, and I put those ladies up there on my flyer because I wanted you guys to see like how it's so easy for us to clean out the inside of ourselves, to fix up the outside of ourselves, but it seems like it's so hard for us to fix what's going on outside of us. I mean, inside of us. So that's what I wanted to do today. And I mean, skin deep is basically saying, let's start with waking up. It's almost like, let's say we're putting on makeup, okay? For people that likes putting on makeup. So if my steps are a little bit off, I'm sorry. I don't wear a lot of makeup, so I really don't know the steps or anything like that. But I do know, like when you wake up in the morning or you wash your face before you put your makeup on, you're pretty much going to have a bare face. So that's how it is when we wake up in the morning. We have a fresh start to our day. Like we've already bypassed what went on the day before. So if you've already washed your face from the makeup that you were covering your face up with, or you wanted to just get, some extra, sparkle or whatever is going on, just know that we do that every day. We wake up bare. So it's a new day, new you. So, you know, that's where we're going to start heading in that direction. Let's talk about the type of makeup. Let's say specifically. So it has to be the right fit, like the colors, your toning, the and whatever occasion that you're doing it for. You can be doing it for a wedding, you can be doing it for Halloween, you can be doing it for Christmas, or you can be doing it for like a play or theater or something, orchestra you might be going to. I don't know. But we have specific types of makeup. There's women that know their natural tone. They're like, hey, this is what I'm going to put on today. Well, that's what we should be doing when we wake up. So not only did we get a new fresh start, we now get to start applying to our bare self. So start looking to see and identify what on the inside of you are you going to be carrying? What kind of tone are you going to be using? Are you going to be using, something? How are you feeling? That's your tone. How are you feeling when you wake up? Don't let that be discouraging. Please don't let that be discouraging. Marcia says, yeah, Marcia, we do. We do misjudge by skin color. We do. We do. And you're right. We also wake up with a clean canvas. Yes. Yes. So yes, so you got your bare face, you waking up, you don't know what mood you're gonna be in, but hey, whatever the occasion is, you're going to work or you gotta go to school, you gotta get the kids to daycare, you gotta cook, you gotta run some errands, whatever type it is, what are you using? What is it that you're feeling? Okay. Layers. So when we're applying makeup, okay, how much makeup do you think you're going to apply? Because we're going to put these in layers. Are you going to put it on dark? Are you going to put it on like a medium set? Or are you going to put it on heavy? So that is actually going to go and tell you it's going to blend in with the type. So your type is going to blend in with the layers, because your type is going to give you the idea of what you are going to put on as your makeup. Is it going to be a heavy? Is it going to be a medium? Or is it going to be a light? So that's just basically up to you. This is what you're going to be carrying around all day long, all day long. So now we're going to go on to the next one. What is the type of brushes you're going to use? Got to blend it, right? You got to blend it. You got to blend it. So the type of brush, let me tell y'all. So in order to do that, you have to find the right blending, right? So bare face, you got your type, you got your layers, hey, this is how I'm feeling. This is, what I'm going to be applying. I don't know if it's going to, however you want it. And then you're going to take your brushes and you're going to start blending. And you're going to look for positive, like trying to make sure you get your face evened and just blending so pretty. And what brush do I need for my eyebrows? What brush do I need for my eyelashes, my eyelids? What brush do I need for the blush? So with that being said, what type of tools for your inside that you're going to be using? What are you going to be using? Marcia says she starts off with a thin layer first. And you know what, Marcia? And that's good, because I rather put on less before I have to pack it on, right? Before we got to put on more. So the lighter you go, far as with your first layers, you want to make sure that it's light, just like Marcia said. So with your brush, you got to start blending it, start looking for things that, like that, it's like, okay, I got it over here, got it over there. And you're doing what you feel like is going to keep you going. Okay. This look that you're going to be perceiving yourself as is basically your emotion for the day. That's the type of brush you're going to use. Okay. Now, applications and applying. Applications and applying. How often and how long? Okay. How often and how long? Sometimes you can give yourself, daily to prepare, right? So if you put the application on, and I hope this is making sense for you guys, because remember, putting on makeup is us waking up every day of what mood we're going to be on. If we can take the time to fix the outside, why can't we take the time to fix the inside? So think of it as reapplying yourself every day. You reapplying your makeup every single day. So with the applications, like I said, how often and how long? How often do you feel like you're going to have to apply that lipstick throughout the day? Is it a long lasting? Is it 24 hours? Is it something that like right after breakfast, I'm going to have to apply it again? I don't know. That's going to be up to how you feel on how you're going to apply your makeup. So let's see. As we also apply our makeup, I can actually say too that we have to remind ourselves daily. This is every day, guys. That we wake up, we're going to make up. Okay, wake up to make up. And wake up to makeup is just saying, leave the past behind. You did not have that same look yesterday. And if you think that you're carrying that same look as you did yesterday, then you might want to go back and take a look, because I'm sure that one little piece of eyeliner might be a little bit off. Okay. Or it wasn't like that yesterday. So you got to look at the little parts too, the little pieces, because the little things is what make it big, right? So you want to make sure that once you have all your application on your face, you want to make sure that you are ready for the day. Your makeup might have to be changed throughout the day, but that's why if you like me and Marsha, you want to start out real light. Make it light. Make it positive. Make it pretty. Make it soft. And then throughout the day, all you have to do is just apply a little bit more if you have to. And don't be afraid to. You just don't want to gobble everything from your inside. And that's another thing, because when I say skin deep, the thing of that, the reason that I use skin deep and I use those women is because we're so quick to look on the outside and fix everything that's going on in the outside of us. And that can be fixed in 30 minutes, right? Depending on what kind of makeup we're going to put on for that day. But why can't we take that same time and practice daily how we're going to fix who we really are underneath the skin, which is our souls, our spirits, our minds, our emotions? We've got to know how to apply the right makeup to carry us through the day with our soul. And if we are going to apply the outside, make sure that you're taking the time to do your inside, okay? Because that's very important. Because like they said, you can look very beautiful on the outside, but you can be so ugly on the inside. You know what I mean? It's like I don't wear a lot of makeup, so I'm gonna give y'all an example. I don't wear a lot of makeup, so I might not be the best looking person to some people on the outside, but they can say, man, Trina's she's a beautiful person, from the inside. I'd rather for somebody to say that I'm beautiful from the inside out than to tell me that I'm beautiful from the outside in, because we got to deal with each other every single day. What you say, Marcia says, that sounds like a good song title. Wake up to makeup. Yes. 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 I like that. Yes, Marcia. Beauty is only skin deep. You look beyond the beauty. Look beyond the beauty, because it's so much more there. When we get old, we're not going to be carrying around the same cheek forms. We're not going to be carrying around the same happy eyes. Eyes are finally, they're going to eventually droop. So it's going to be so many things, even with our hands. Our hands are going to wrinkle. There's so many things. So just always know that you're not only addressing the outside, okay? It's more to your skin, okay? Hey, Stone, how are you? Hey, Stacy, how are you? You guys make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. If you haven't said your affirmations, make sure that you get your affirmations on. And let's get with it. So today we talking about skin deep. I did an example of you that applying makeup. So you wake up with a bare face. That's almost like saying, "Hey, I'm waking up to a new day. You start all over." What type? What type of makeup are you going to use? Is it going to be for you want to know your colors that you're going to use, the occasion you're going to use it for, the tone. Then you have your layers. What are you applying? Is it going to be heavy? Is it going to be light? Is it going to be dark? So that's just how you're going to feel about your day when you wake up. How are you feeling about your day? What type of brushes are you going to be using? You got to find the right brush to make the right blend, right? So that's how we are in the mornings. We have to make sure that we're using the right type of brushes. We want to look for positivity, and we want to make sure that whatever we're feeling, that we can correct it by making sure that we are doing something to blend into and have that happiness flow and motivation. And of course, we got to apply it. So, how often throughout the day are you applying this to yourself? How many times do you have to put on? How many times do you have to go over your lipstick, your makeup, and all that kind of stuff? So that's basically why I called this skin deep, and that's why I had those two women up there um, on the flyers, because I want people to understand that working every day on the outside is just not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough for me. You know, I'm working on the inside and the outside. So I have, if we exercise, practice something that's going to be good for your soul on the inside. If you're going to practice, if you want to fix on your eyes, find something that on the inside that people can actually look at you and see that beauty. Shine from the inside out, basically. Shine from the inside out. And I just feel like that I'm repeating myself because that is just a very basic message, and it's very easy because but the whole point is saying stop letting the outside fool you. The outside of people can be totally different from what they're carrying on the inside, because beauty is skin deep. Okay. And bring out that beauty from inside too. So if you're carrying it out here, bring it out from the inside. Don't be walking around here. You got all this pretty makeup on, but your face and your body language and your mouth telling something totally different. So, that's up to you. However you guys want to do it. But I would prefer that you stay positive, stay, you know, open minded, stay to where you know that you're going to be able to have some kind of prosperity at the end of it. That's how I look at that. That's how I look at it. So, Stacy, how are you doing today, ma'am? How are you? How are you, Stone? Yeah, I'm just chilling today. Like, seriously. I need some new glasses. I don't know if I did it or if the baby did it, but my glasses are just warped. They don't even fit no more. But it's okay. Marsha says, done, done, done. We are hot under the collar about this Will Smith stuff. Need to put. What happened to that? Okay, somebody was telling me about that. Somebody was, it was my daughter. And I was working. So I was kind of like pushing her off a little bit. But she was like, Mom, did you hear about Will Smith? He smacked some lady. I mean, some man, you know, I was like, what? She was like, yeah. And I was like, And I had, I was doing my work. Not that I didn't care, but I forgot about it. But yeah, what's going on with that? Because I couldn't see Will Smith doing that just to out of just to do it. I mean, I would think that, for you to actually, you would have a purpose and a cause, but life change, people, life change, people change. So you know what, Marsha? Yeah, but you know what, too, Marsha? It's time for a new eye exam. I can definitely tell, like, with the year that I've had, and of course, every year you should be getting your eye exam. I have not gotten my eyes exam since last year. So now that we're up on the beginning of this year, I need to really go ahead and get that done, so I can get some new glasses. What y'all think I would look good in? Like, what kind of glasses? I'm going to put these on and y'all kind of examine and say, hey, like, do you think I should go like with a thicker frame? I mean, anybody can answer this because I need ideas because I don't know. I know for one, I'm gonna have them put something on my glasses so that I'm not having all this, like when the light hit it, I don't have all this glare. So I am going to get an eye exam. Oh, so he clipped. Okay. See it in my mind. Okay. But yeah, so y'all let me know. Should I get them round? Should I get them the same thing, but just a little bit thicker? I don't know. But, I just, asking for a little bit of, what y'all think. Opinions. He slapped Chris Rock in the face. Wow. My grandma always said grown ups should not joke. One day you will catch them in the wrong. That's true. What happened? So he must have been trying to tell a joke and Will Smith wasn't trying to hear that, huh? Oh boy. Chris Rock made a joke and said, Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane too. Can't wait to see it. Jada got upset. Yeah, send me that link because I'm not. But see, the thing about it is, so like, well, okay, so was she more mad at the joke or the joke was I love you? You know what? Send me that link because I'm gonna have to look at that. I mean, I'm just curious. Not that I can do anything about it, but I mean, I just want to see what's going on because I mean, I hear I'm telling you, my daughter, it must be something big because she showed it. Come and tell me about it. But you cannot just joke with people all the time, even though they know that that's your character. I mean, you need to still see what's going on, around you. Like every day, I'm not gonna be waking up, smiling and doing jumping jacks and all that other kind of stuff, But man, let me see what y'all saying. Stacey says, try on different glasses, what you like best. Yeah, but you know what, Stacey? I do want to, but I kind of want to go with probably the same frame type, same frame type. But I don't know. I kind of want them a little bit thicker, but I don't know what I did to these guys. But y'all know what? I'm not even gonna lie, because I could have messed them up. Because when I go to bed, I just throw them off, and they be under my pillow some nights. Some nights they be on the side. Some nights they be under me. Like, because when we moved, I ended up moving my end table, like my bedside table. And so I don't have one on my side, but now I think I'm gonna have to really get one because I used to put my glasses up there next to my Bible and my other little um, inspirational books and stuff, and I don't have it right now. So I'm like, no, I need to get something back because don't want to get these glasses and mess them up too. Let me see what you, Marsha says. Marsha says, Will laughed at first and then Jayla rolled her eyes, something making fun of her bald hair. Oh, that's what it was. Oh, it was that hard? Put hitting people is not right, period. Yeah, I mean, if somebody hits you, I would say hit them back. I'm a big believer of that. If somebody hits you, you have every right to protect yourself to hit them back. But until that happens, or you feel like you are threatened, until that happens, I would say you shouldn't put your hand on people. It is just not right. I know sometimes people could say things to you, just make blow you ready to just blow them, just whatever, right? But we can't do that, y'all. We can, but what purpose does it serve? You know, it like my mom used to say, if somebody hits you, you hit them back because you want them to hit you first. Because that way, when you hit them back, you go lay their asses out and you go have every reason to hit them. And whatever happens, that's what happens because they should have never put their hands on you. That's what I meant. And that's how I see it. That's how I see it. And I know everybody has their own opinions and stuff like that, but I can definitely agree with Stone when she says, I just don't think people should be putting their hands on nobody. But if you feel like you got to fight with somebody through an argument, you need to walk away. It is not that worth it. It is not that. It's not that serious. Now, though, let me tell y'all, I did. It's easier said than done, but let me tell y'all, I did that. I know how to walk away now, but when I was in middle school, I had this really good friend of mine, and he had like this girl, but whatever. She stood him up. It was supposed to be like this after school dance or whatever. But I will never forget. And I felt to this day, I feel bad. But he liked her. He really liked her. And I respected that. And he was my friend. Well, he invited her to go to this dance. She said she was going to be there, blah, blah, blah. Well, she didn't show up. So that pissed me off. And he was mad. So I was like, when I see her on Monday, I'm going to beat her butt. So I sure did. I waited till we got to gym class. And I was like, y'all seen that? So I was sitting on the bleachers with some people and I saw her. And I don't think I really walked up to her to intentionally like want to fight her. I just wanted to really let her know like what she did was wrong. And she should have like at least said something like, I'm not going to be able to make it, blah, 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 whatever. Well, anyways, it didn't all happen like that. I went up to her, we started talking, and she wanted to get smart at the mouth. And I wasn't even rude to her. I was just saying, it was really messed up what you did. And next time you should at least let him know. And so she got smart out the mouth, and I just hit her. So I got in trouble. Got kicked out of the school because it's a long story, anyways. But I did that. I hit her first, and I shouldn't have done that. But we fought, and there she was tumbling down the bleachers. And my sister got the news, of course, and she was like, when they called us to the office, and she was like, "Who you over there fighting?" Because I don't fight, but I don't know. I don't know what was in me. I don't know if it was to feel good at the moment or I don't know. I really don't know, but I really need to really go back and evaluate that. I really need to evaluate why I did something that was out of my norm, and especially that was out of my norm. Marcia says, what was bad, Trina, was the first time in the Oscars history a Black director put on on this year's Oscar. Really? Wow. I didn't even get to see the awards. I didn't even get to see them. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I don't know. I don't even know. I used to love watching the pageant shows. I don't even watch those anymore because I don't even remember when they come on anymore. Stacy says, but G.I. Jane was a strong woman that showed her hair, played by Demi Moore. I like Demi Moore, but I like Jada Pinkett too. But I like Demi Moore as well. So you saying you like the Demi Moore version better, huh, Stacy? Or you just saying that she was good too? Stacy says, Marcia says you had to do what you had to do, Trina. I know. Hey, Crazy Crystal, how are you? Oh, Crazy Crystal, thank you so much. I so appreciate it, girl. Sending you lots of love and hugs, girl. How you been? Make sure you say your affirmation while you in here, because if you ain't told yourself how great you are today, you better start giving yourself a whole bunch of things that you are great of today. Great and grateful. So I know you are already blessed because you're here and you woke up today. That was your first blessing. You got to see another day that was not promised. But I am so glad that you came through. I was talking about skin deep, applying makeup, but it's actually how we apply, makeup for our outsides. But what are we doing for the insides? But yeah, but if you want to see it, just catch up in the, watch the beginning on the replay. But it was very interesting. That somebody threw that out at me and said, "Do you think you can do something off this topic?" And I was like, "Sure." So, that was for them. So, if y'all have ideas or whatever, and y'all want to talk about them or whatever, and not be known, or whatever the situation is, then that's so be it. We can do that. Oh, you said you were watching my show when the Oscars were on? Oh, Marsha. Krista says, "Oh yeah, as for the G.I. Joe goes, Demi Moore cheated on her husband with who? Oh, with Ashton Kutcher. Okay. He was making a rude comment towards Jada. That was Jada has alopecia. Okay. What was alopecia again? What was alopecia again? Am I even saying it right? Is it like the scalp thing or the skin thing? I can't remember. Stacy says Whoopi is on the award board, and she said they didn't take Will out because some people would be asking why they were in there taking out a black man. What does that have to do, Stacy? What does it have to do with that? I'm like you. It ain't got nothing I'm so sick of people talk about skin deep. We need to be talking about all this racial and stupidity that's going on around here. That's just ridiculous. People are entitled to their own opinions and stuff. But let me tell you something, Stacey. I'm glad that me and you on the same boat of that, because hitting somebody ain't got nothing to do with their skin color. Taking them out, taking them in, whatever. If they would have taken him out, I personally would have been like, well, he threw the first punch, or maybe escort both of them out. Whatever the thing is, but they shouldn't be saying because they let him stay because he was a black man. I mean, because he was black and they didn't want people to say anything opposite. Oh, well, they kicked him out because he was black. And that's so, to me, that's stupidity. I don't like to judge, and I'm not judging, okay? But to me, that sounds like stupidity. That is my own personal thought and opinion. So if anybody heard that and they did not like it, I'm not going to apologize for that. That's what I said, and that's what I meant. Okay, so it's hair loss. Okay, yes. Okay. Marcia says, wrong is wrong, no matter what color. How do we know what he didn't have, that he didn't have a gun? You ain't lying. You is Marcia, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why when I'm out places and how you talk to people and all, you don't know what people might be carrying. Excuse me, you don't know what they may be carrying. You don't know what their objective is. You don't know nothing. So the best thing to do is just be calm, be still, and do the right thing. Right? Stone says, we all would have known the reason for him leaving. I mean, really. Exactly, Stone. Exactly. Wouldn't nobody have to even go in there and start talking about, well, all they have to know is he hit some man in the face. Well, we know who the other man is, but I'm just saying he raised his hand and put a threat to somebody else, so he was kicked out. Simple as that. All right? That could have been Jim Carrey or somebody. Whatever it is. It doesn't matter about the skin color. It's all about the actions that were taken, right? But yeah, I mean, I'm just so tired. I'm look, to me, we all bleed red. Okay, we all bleed red. We all got the same organs in our bodies. Okay, we all got a heart. Well, the way it's supposed to be, y'all know what I mean, because I know some people have heart failures. I know some people probably have one kidney. The thing about it is, we are still functioning the same. If your kidney shut down, being white, Italian, Caucasian, whatever, Japanese, Philippine, African American, whatever. If your kidneys fall down, my kidneys go fall down. We got the same functional kidneys. So if you don't take care of one and I don't take care of mine, then we just go be in kidney failure together. Because when you go to these hospitals and transplants people, you're not going to see just one race of people with having kidney transplants and having kidney issues, just like heart and lung and everything else. You know, we all bleed red and we all have the same body organs to keep us alive. Now, what's somebody gonna do about that? Kill us and take it out? I'm just saying, because you will have people that do that. Or they'll just say that ours is a little bit. Let me not. That's a whole nother topic. I ain't got that much time because the internet over here is kind of shaky today. But one day we gonna get on to that. And I would love to talk about it because some people don't want to talk about racism anymore. And I don't want to talk about it either. But it needs to be something that needs to be said about it in a positive way versus a negative way. You know what I mean? So I want to look at it in a positive way and how we can help fix some of this. You know, everybody ain't gonna change, but we should have been over all that a long time ago. We all be at the same fast food restaurants. We all still be riding in these jinky cars. We still be I mean, hell, and you know what? We eat some of the same foods they eat. They eat some of the same foods we eat. Damn, y'all, like one day that's gonna have to deteriorate. So it says Will could have learned over and could have leaned over and used that as a teachable moment and let Chris know his wife was yes. Let people know. Let people know you just want to sit up. Man, see, that's what I'm talking about. He could have been like, hey, dude, like, chill off you know how they are. They brothers and they talk to each other. I'm pretty sure more than what we think that they talk to each other. But I'm sure he could have reached over and say, hey, you know, I understand, but tonight we ain't gonna be joking about that because, you know, this is what going on with my wife. And so we go cut that. You know, we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna make jokes on that. Not around her because she real sick. Whatever you wanted to say. But just to get out there that it wasn't all of, it didn't have to be the way it had to be. Put it like that. So I definitely agree with you on that one, Stone. Stacy says he should have been doing some affirmations and listened to some good Christian music. Would have put him in a better place. And you know what? We don't know what them people be doing when they end up. But Stacy, you know what? It does help because that's what I was doing today. I put on a whole bunch of Christian music and I had some meditation stuff going. I had some inspirations because I had to, because today has just been kind of walky. And like I said, I've had to keep myself calm today because baby's not feeling good. This weather is blowing. My internet been jacking up in and out. Things just, you know, things are unorganized at work. And it's just, it was a day, but it wasn't a bad day. It was just a day that I like structuring to the most part. And sometimes I have to reprogram my mind on when I'm doing some things. So, but yes. But yeah, it definitely could have been you ain't lying about that, Crazy Crystal. We are all one human race. One race human. And that's it. We just human. That's it. We was just, you know, I'm glad that I was baked a little bit longer. Yeah, I said that. I'm something serious today. But yeah, I was just baked a little bit longer. That's what I think. But I'm glad I was. How can you just like not love this chocolate? Just oh my goodness. Just beautiful, just chocolate. Mm, mm, mm. I fall in love with my damn self. I don't need nobody to love me. That's how y'all should be thinking. And you got every right to say it and do it the way you want to, but don't, you ain't got to be cocky about it. Just, hey, I'm beautiful and I love who I am. I love the skin that I'm in. I love what's under my skin. I love what I can produce. There's things that I need to fix that's skin deep, but I'm working on that every day. Every day. Most stars don't have about affirmation at all. They probably not. Probably not. Unless they go on doing a gig and that was part of the show. I don't know. I just thought I'd throw that in there. Hey Shayla, how are you? Welcome. Everybody, y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. So Shayla, if you haven't done your affirmation, girl, you better make sure you do that affirmation. Take you a couple of minutes and get it done. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Yeah, I'm hoping that she does too. She's all right. But just I don't like that congested sound and all that kind of stuff. And when she started feeling like sounding like it's hard for her to breathe, and I don't like all that. It keeps me up all night, because I want to make sure she's breathing and moving and all that kind of good stuff. Stone says, sending love and healing energy to your baby tree. Oh, thank you so much, Stone. Thank you so very much. Thank you guys so much. Hey, Jay, how are you? Welcome. Glad that you came in, dude. Nice to see you. For real, Stone, we ain't nothing wrong with falling in love with yourself. You know what I mean? Like, but don't go overboard, like, because some people get very cocky and it makes them look so ugly. Like, I'm sorry. That's not a judgment. That is what I see. Some people they so self I guess you could say self-centered, and it's all about them, all about and that's how we should be about ourselves. But when you go and take it to a whole different level to where it makes people feel uncomfortable being around you, or it makes people think less of you than actually looking at the beauty from the inside or the outside, maybe hopefully both. It just the vibe for me is just not good. I love to hear people talk confidence about themselves, and uplift themselves. But, to a point, I think when it gets too cocky, that means you having some real bad, I believe it's more than, I think it's the self-esteem, it's like you got to make yourself believe it, know it, but it's a different way you can do that. For real, I'm telling y'all. Yes, Crystal, that is the best thing to do. Fall in love with yourself. The rest will follow. That is so true. That is so true. Marcia say she cracked it. Yes. All right, Miss Crystal. I really appreciate you coming through, hun. Thank you so very much. And I hope you come back again sometime soon. And you have a blessed, safe night. Please be safe. Blessings. Stone says, hey, Herc, Jay, my giver of the Rebel. Yes. Yes. Everybody be asking Jay for those Rebel cards. I need to be on there trying to get a Rebel card. I'm so glad that you're doing well, Jay. I know you were on today. Well, you go on just about every day, but I wanted to go on your show today. I really did. Of course, I was working, and then I got sidetracked, and then because I be having so much stuff going on, Jay, and I'm not using this as an excuse, but that I'll come on there, and when I'm on there, I'm like, hey, sometimes I go in there and lurk because I can't type, so all I could do is listen. So, but I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Marcia says, thank you, Trina, for coming on. And I would say good night to each of you. Good night, Marcia. God bless. Thank you so much for coming through. I'm so glad that you came on, as always. And you have a blessed, safe night. Yes, Jay says, I got you, Stone Marble at Stacy Star and Unique with the rep. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Jay. Aw. Yeah, Jay, but I need to like really kind of like slow it down a little bit. I do, but I don't know how. It's like every little free moment I have, I'm always trying to fill something in. So, but it's okay. It keeps me busy. It keeps me grounded. And I usually do take, I'll find some time. I'll find some time for sure. Trina, we need to make some Christian rebel cards. That sounds interesting, Stacy. That sounds very interesting. You want to help me do it? You want to help me do it? We can make some Christian rebel cards. We can definitely do that. I can supply, and we can put our heads together and we get it done. I wonder if they have any. I wonder if they have any. But you know what? I am going to go to the Christian store and see if they have like flashcards, like inspirational stuff. And that way I can share with you guys at least one a day. So if you can't do your affirmation, you go get an affirmation when you get in here. You know what I mean? So that's a good idea. I like that, Stacy. Thank you. So so I am actually in the process of getting some things taken care of, some things done. Unique Inspirations will be growing, as you guys can see. There's different things that I have on the agenda, and I am going to make a special video so I can talk about some of the things that I do have coming up. If you are interested and you want to participate in any type of way, you're more than welcome once I put the information out. But we're going to continue to grow, and we're going to continue to do some fun things, exciting things. I want to do some gift giveaways and all kinds of stuff, just all kinds of stuff we got coming up. I did put on there, finally put my PayPal up, and I will be talking about that on April 1st. More information about that as far as donations and stuff like that, April 1st. And it's just in a couple of days. So y'all don't have to wait long. But I just want to thank you guys so much for coming out. This wind is so hideous, and my internet is not, it's tripping. I don't want it to go out on y'all because it's been doing it all day. And that's why my face is so today. What did you say, Stacy? Stacy says, such a fun room to be in. Oh, well, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you love being in here, Stacy, because I enjoy having you in here. You do bring really good positive energy. And it's funny because like when we're in other rooms and stuff, other chats, and I get to see you guys, y'all make me smile. Y'all are so involved in different communities, and I love that. It's good to show support, because even like for people that feel like, hey, I'm not gonna make it, no, you gonna make it. You already doing it. That's what I'm saying. People say, oh, I want to do a YouTube channel. Hey, get on there and just do it. Do your YouTube channel. If you want to go and run a marathon, get yourself trained and get your body ready and go run your marathon. If you want to take up some yoga classes or Zumba, go start taking you some classes once or twice a week. But I know here on Unique Inspirations, I'm moving slow and things are going to, baby steps. But I do want to have this eventually go to a different level. But neither here nor there, we are doing it. Okay. Everybody that comes on to my channel, we are doing it. We're going to make a positive move. We're going to have people benefit from this, and like I said, it's not from me, for me to come and help you guys. It's for us to help each other. We're going to be doing this to support each other. So that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Yes, Stacy. It is fun to support other people. Definitely. I wish you could see a list, guys. I have this list of all this stuff that I have planned out for Unique Inspirations. And um, so far, so good. It's looking good. So I can't complain on that. But I want to thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to call it a night. But I will be back tomorrow at our regular time, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And I want you guys to, I hope y'all are actually doing something every day, you know, to put some kind of joy into your life and know what you are worth. And don't say that you can't do it. Just say that I'm working on it. Okay. Don't say you can't do it. Just say I'm working on it and really work on it. But I want to thank you guys so much for coming out here another night with me here on Unique Inspirations with who? Me, Trina. And I will actually see y'all tomorrow night. Y'all have a great, blessed night. Stay safe. Bye bye.